Imagine a team famed for its dynasties suddenly standing at an unexpected fork in the road. That's where the Golden State Warriors find themselves tonight, a franchise with championships in its DNA, but mounting uncertainty about the course ahead. Fresh off a stinging playoff exit at the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves, Golden State's soul-searching has ignited debates behind closed doors. The hot topic? Whether second-year guard Brandon Podziemski is truly the piece to fuel the next era, or if the Warriors need to recapture the bold spark of a Jordan Poole-type scorer. Strap in as we unravel the trade whispers, the rise of Podziemski, in the tough choices that will define the Warriors for years to come. The end of a season and the birth of debate. The 2025 NBA playoffs were supposed to be the Warriors' last stand, a final furious run before the championship window slams shut. But reality bit hard. In a tense Game 5, Minnesota outpaced Golden State 121-110, and the curtain suddenly fell on a roller coaster Warriors campaign. While the mood in the locker room was somber, the performance of Brandon Podziemski stood out like a beacon. 28 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals on 11 of 19 shooting in the elimination game. But individual achievement couldn't erase collective disappointment. The loss rekindled simmering questions that had been set aside when the regular season turnaround began. As reported by The Athletic's Anthony Slater and Marcus Thompson II, the Warriors' front office now faces fresh division. Should their faith rest in Podziemski's steady but understated growth, or is it time to find a dynamic scorer, more in the mold of the explosive Jordan Poole? Podziemski's promise, a season in review. Brandon Podziemski's sophomore campaign featured both promise and proof. Drafted 19th in the 2023 NBA Draft, he emerged as a steady contributor, averaging 11.7 points, 5.1 rebounds, 3.4 assists, and 1.1 steals over 64 games, while shooting an efficient 44.5% from the field and 37.2% from three. His basketball IQ, unselfish play, and penchant for hustling after loose balls made him a coach's favorite. Yet, the postseason spotlight revealed some cracks. Over 12 playoff appearances, his averages nudged down. 11.3 points, 5 rebounds, 3.1 assists, and 1.3 steals, with his percentages dropping to 36.4% from the floor and 32.8% from deep. While Podziemski's Game 5 heroics hinted at what might be, inconsistencies have kept a segment of the organization hungry for a different style of play. Inside the rumor mill, the case for a Jordan Poole type. For Warriors loyalists, the name Jordan Poole still inspires both nostalgia and debate. His ability to create instant offense, ignite the bench, and play with signature flair was instrumental in the 2022 title campaign. Since his trade to Washington before the 2023-24 season, Golden State has searched for similar magic. According to sources, several in Golden State's inner circle still pine for that spark. Some lobbied for a trade at this year's deadline, envisioning an aggressive, creative scorer. Someone to shake up defenses and take pressure off Curry and Butler. Poole type has become organizational shorthand for a fearless, quick-trigger guard who can carry cold stretches and energize the crowd. In fact, before the trade deadline, the Warriors fielded appealing offers for Podziemski from rival and teams looking to bet on his potential. But with negotiations swirling, the front office ultimately held firm, signaling belief, or at least hope, in Podziemski's development. The Jimmy Butler factor. Experience joins the mix. The Warriors didn't stand still. The trade for Jimmy Butler III from Miami injected new life into the team and the fan base. Butler's leadership, intensity, and experience immediately paid dividends. Golden State transformed a lackluster 25-27 start into a 48-34 finish, storming into the playoffs with momentum and renewed purpose. But bringing in Butler was always a calculated gamble. Coach Steve Kerr knew that with both Curry and Butler nearing their late 30s, Steph turning 38, Jimmy 36 next season, the franchise was operating on borrowed time. The hope was that Butler, Podziemski, and a mix of youth and experience could keep Golden State's title hopes alive for a little longer. The dilemma: Build for tomorrow or go all in now? The debate over Podziemski is bigger than one player. It's about philosophy. With his affordable $3.6 million contract locked in through 2025-26, Podziemski is a cost-effective rotation piece with plenty of upside. Retaining him means betting on continuity, skill development, and the hope he can add more aggression to his polished game. However, for a team desperate to wring out every last ounce of the Steph Curry era, the allure of trading for a proven microwave scorer remains seductive. There's an argument for sacrificing future talent to rekindle the chaos, creativity, and unpredictability that made Golden State deadly during its dynasties. Fans and analysts see it both ways. Some champion patience and continuity, while others fear playing it safe could waste the last chances for another ring. Is it better to risk with a young core or cash in chips for one final spectacular run? The Warriors West. What's at stake? All this unfolds as the Western Conference grows more ruthless. The Timberwolves, led by stifling defense and a young core, are in their second straight Western Conference Finals. The Oklahoma City Thunder hold a 3-2 edge over the defending champion Denver Nuggets and promise to be a force for years to come. Standing pat could leave Golden State outpaced by rising powers. Yet bold trades come with their own dangers, especially if chemistry is sacrificed or prospects flourish elsewhere. As the franchise balances urgency with responsibility, every decision becomes a high-wire act. One misstep could spell the end of their dynasty dreams. The road ahead. A critical summer beckons one. Truth is clear. Brandon Podziemski is on the cusp of a pivotal season. With Curry and Butler certain to receive more rest and management, Podziemski is poised for a bigger workload and higher expectations. The front office will likely revisit trade talks during the offseason, but as of now, he looks set to start next season in blue and gold. This summer's workouts, discussions, and potential negotiations hold the key to Golden State's next chapter. Can Podziemski develop greater offensive boldness? Will the franchise resist calls for a flashy trade, or will another franchise-altering deal shake up the Bay once again? In more than a trade rumor. The battle for Golden State's game plan for the Warriors this summer is about identity as much as roster construction. Will faith in Podziemski pay off and usher in a new chapter, or will the siren call of a pool-type scorer prove too loud to ignore? With legendary careers winding down and NBA rivals surging, each decision will shape not just next season, but the Warriors' legacy. Let's open the floor. Do you believe Brandon Podziemski is the future in Golden State, or are you ready for the front office to chase another bold scorer? If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice is what makes this channel a true community. Stay tuned for more exclusive NBA stories, and let's keep the conversation alive until next time.